Oh, did it work? It worked. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good evening, or good night from wherever you may be tuning in. Shout out to you guys for being in here, being involved, and being active on this channel. Yo, it is storming like crazy out here. So I'm gonna preface this. If the stream just kicks the bucket, it's the storm, all right? That's also another reason why we're doing the item imbalance review. Maybe we'll play some games. We'll see. We'll see how things play out. For now, though, I just want to chill, relax, and inform myself, update on what transpired on Friday. Friday with the item and God balance update. We in studio here with once again Hindu Man. Hashtag where's Isaiah? Kilgoon and the homie Pom. Welcome. Welcome, gentlemen. We are reunited once again. Shout out to the live gang, replay gang, and of course the Lurk squad. Let me see. Things are looking great so far. So good. Yo, it was storming all last night too. Fantastic. I'm loving it. We had a super chill last night. I slept like a freaking rock, man. That was incredible. I'm checking out here the other platforms. Things are looking great. Let me see how they sounding. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Things are looking great. Let me see how they sounding. Things are sounding great. No issues.
Nope.
Audio wise for now. Okay, let me see. Things are looking great. Yep. Okay, we can go here. Here. All right. Good morning. Shout out to you guys. Live game, replay game, Lurk Squad. Did I say that? If I didn't, I'll say it right now. Hello. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. I sure as hell did. Enjoyed myself. Touched some grass. Spent some time with my family. Wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if y'all should not be able to hear that storm.
Nope.
I can hear it though. Yeah. It was thundering and lightning. Thundering and lightning here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, last night the freaking what was it, the tornado alarms are going off. Oh my gosh. And it started raining. Oh yeah. We're gonna sleep good tonight. And then I closed my eyes. 1 second later, time to wake up. I said, what? Huh? Already? No way, dog. I just fell asleep. I just closed my eyes. And you're telling me the day has started already? I don't really feel like I even slept or it really got some REM sleep in there.
Nope.
Anyways, that aside, we're doing great. Oh yeah, it did show. Title change. Ooh, I can see it. Awesome. That's why I have the storm clouds up here in the at least on the Twitch side. Because I can do it boom behind the scenes. All right, let's get started. Enough with the yapping. Y'all don't give no about that.
Basically, balance overview and see how things are looking. Obviously,
all right, gentlemen,
we've got a bit of a chance to play around with some
provide
of
us
in
with some
PTS
information
as well already. However, this is a bit more official stand of where we actually are with stuff.
Yeah.
How you both doing today?
Doing good. Yeah, looking forward to the weekend. It'll be nice.
Where's the volume on this? Okay.
Just
y'all should be able to hear it.
Haircut pun. That's what y'all said.
Yeah, I know. I got a haircut.
Good job.
It's a good day for me because I got a whole bunch of stuff to read when
Fresh
I got home.
cut.
Because I got just nerd out a little bit. I got a Cosmere RPG backer set recently.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Nice.
And so I just been nerding out about that today. So I'm just gonna keep reading that all weekend.
Hell yeah. Well, should we dive straight into overview notes and go over a few other things later? Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. In we go as I make sure everything works, and hopefully this is all
The handy dandy desktop. Hey, let's go. Look, they changed it up. I like the whole new format they added. Now they're included in here. And chat won't be raging like, "You're in the way! Get out! We can't see anything!"
Nope.
Now look, nice front and center. Very legible. And it includes the host, of course. Hang on. I left the light on. I shall return shortly. Give me like 5-10 seconds. Okay, we back. All right. I got a sneeze coming too. Oh, goddamn. Oh, here's the curio stuff.
Should be fine, right?
I think it's okay.
Oh, they're going to break it down even further.
If my guys in the studio can read it, you
Okay,
guys
that's good.
can too. But we'll also publish these later on as well. Our first thing to cover is the curios. Obviously, we talked a little bit about this on Wednesday's Titan Talk 2, and it's already available. But curios are now going to be a mode-specific item that everyone in that mode has access to. These don't take up a standard inventory slot and function more like the bonus starter item slot. They are automatically granted to players and do not require purchase. Till I didn't read, it'll be in your one of your active slots.
Yeah.
Chat says Zoom.
Sorry?
Chat says Zoom.
I hate you, chat.
Y'all blind, man. Whoever's watching that is blind as hell. Or they're all the way in BFE trying to look at this thing. I can clearly see it. Y'all some blind ass. Y'all more blinder than me.
Here. There. Okay.
Oh, that's
we
too
happy
much.
now?
Now we've gone too far.
Better? We'll go that big. It didn't do anything. Okay. Great. I love
That's
it
actually
here.
awful.
I love
Damn.
it here. What's the difference? It doesn't make a difference. We can leave it like
Yeah,
that.
it's fine.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
Okay. This'll do. So yeah, these active items.
Yeah,
basically,
F11.
Curio is basically
That's
a
my
ward slot,
hotkey for
but it's different variations of
screen.
wards that you can actually get.
Yeah, so you
guys
have like
show
a placeable ward, you have like a little like beacon that you can send out and flare and reveal
the
location
Raven
temporarily,
ward.
and then you got the
Oh, he heard me. He heard me from the future into the past. He heard me hit that F11. Oh my gosh, let's go. Way to go, Hindu man. Way to go, man. Yo, my message traveled through time, through space and time. Perfect timing too. Oh my god. Am I a wizard, Harry? Just coincidence.
anti-Loki tech.
Yes.
We'll go through each of them now
Anti-Loki
just for the
thing.
mode curios, because obviously we kind of covered Conquest quite a bit, and they kind of fall under Joust and Duel as well
Yes.
pretty well.
Yeah, similarly, you want Vision in Joust and Duel. We can explore maybe some more options there. That's the nice thing about the system is it's its first outing, right?
Okay.
It's a new slot that we can definitely expand on in the future. We can tie mechanics to it. We
Yeah.
can do new things with it. So there's definitely like room for more growth here than just this initial outing.
Cool. So these are just
So
the
they
initial
do
ones,
have
and we'll see
more
how they play
plans.
out. But Conquest,
That's
you can see the
wonderful. Good
Bifrost
to hear.
Shard, which is basically place a ward, reveals enemies within 7.2 meters, and lasts for 90 seconds or until destroyed, and has a cooldown of 90 seconds.
And we do still have the same word per person cap that was previously. So
I
this isn't
added
Ooh.
that tech. I added the text on all the
Okay.
things that says
Oh, awesome.
a
Just
max
2
2
words.
placed.
So still 2 maximum, even if you do have a Curios and you get the Ward and Chalice, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But you can only have 2, and that includes Ascension
Yeah.
or whatever there.
Yeah, it should just be more available vision for everybody, though, right? Like, so
Definitely.
Okay.
you know, it's been looking good in our playtests. Although you just always opt for Heimdall's Sight, regardless of what role you're playing, because you are a
I get a habit of hunting wards more than anything,
Yeah.
but then most of the time it depends.
Okay.
It really depends on like what matchup I'm in and like how my team. Because I sometimes I'll have teammates that I know are not going to ward, and I'm like, I need more wards. There's no way this is going to give anything. But Heimdall's Sight, you can sell the Bifrost Shard to change to Heimdall's Sight at any time. I think that's the cool thing about these Curios too, Pon, is that you can literally interchange during the game.
Yep.
So you can start off with one and then rotate to another
Switch to
one.
another
Yeah, and you can do that as many times as you want. They all share the same cooldown, so if you use one, it's going to inherit that cooldown when you go to the next one, so you can't cheat cooldowns that way. But yeah,
Well. Murder. I hear the rain going. Brother, you good? You good, brother? Let me see. 90 seconds, 90 seconds. Oh, this one's. Yellow Flare is the only one that's 120. These two are the 90, though.
You just change them however you see fit.
So the Heimdall site, you can sell the Bifrost Shadow to it. On use, it'll pulse reveal area 4 times over 4 seconds, so once a second, and reveals enemies within 8.8 meters. This works over walls and also through brush as well for those at home, and then also reveals stealth enemies and wards as mentioned. So the wards is also the additional thing there. Do you get bonus gold for killing those walls, or it just
They're all the
He's
same
about to be
wards,
live in 30 minutes.
and then finally, how do you say that?
The Yaller Flare.
Y'all are flare.
Y'all a flare. Yeah, I was trying to work out how we.
Yeller
say it.
Flare.
I was trying to think of different names of these because they were originally all Bifrost Blank, Bifrost Blank, Bifrost Blank.
Is that the horn, Gallifrey?
Yeah, the Galler Horn is the thing, and I was like, that's just a cool first part,
Yeah.
and it's a flare, so
I
Galler Flare.
do have to ask one question about this. We've called all these things in the region of Heimdall, and everyone in chat's like, but where's Heimdall?
At some
Wait,
point,
what-
eventually.
Where's Heimdall?
Okay.
He's just like the
Book of Thoth's
all-seeing-
in game, right?
He's like
So
a
don't worry about it, yeah.
site-specific character, so it makes sense.
Okay. I was thinking like we were going on a rampage of like Kronos Penance in game, but no Kronos. Book of Thoth's in game. No, we keep doing that,
Yeah,
right?
Book of Thoth was that way forever, though.
Question from chat: does Heimdaller's site count towards the ward cap? It does not. It's not a ward. It's just
Yeah.
a reveal around you. And does Yaller Flare count towards the ward cap? I don't think so.
because it shows up like a ward for the 6 seconds of reveal, but it's not really a ward. It won't take that in consideration.
And it can't be cleared while it's revealing. Yeah.
And for those that haven't read what's on screen just yet, but basically you use it and it'll fire a projectile, a traveling flare, should I say, and it'll reveal enemies within 8.8 meters of that and travels for 5 seconds up to a 44-meter distance. You can refire this during the travel, and it will detonate it, revealing enemies within 13.2 meters for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So just so I understand, if Loki's like stealthed over a wall, I fire this over the wall, it would reveal him anyway, but I can press it again to reveal permanently in that area? Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah. So it's a small area as it kind of travels around, and then when it detonates, it's a bigger area, and that reveals a stronger version of the reveal.
Cool. Okay.
Sorry, does Yaller Flare reveal stealth enemies too, or just?
I believe the explosion does if you're caught in the initial burst, but it's not.
But only the
travel.
explosion, not the travel.
Yeah.
That's what I want to get. The
Ooh,
picture.
Probably worth
okay, that's good to know.
Technically, reveal doesn't imply stealth. It actually
Yeah.
probably they reveal enemies, including stealth or something like that.
True. Didn't mean to cause more problems there, but Galliflare, and then obviously we've got a new one here, which I don't think we've really discussed too much, but the arena is also going to have one of these curios available, which is Battle Cry. On God, Kill, or Death,
Here's the new one.
gain 1 stack, and it's a max of 5 stacks. And when you use these, you'll get 3% of all stats from items and 3% movement speed. Is this per stack? Yeah.
Yes, per stack. So you can get up to 15% stats from all items and the stacks fall off one at a time. So if you actually hold on to it for its max amount of time, you get to be very empowered for a very long period of time.
Our drive wave is
This
submerged.
is something that it's definitely its first outing. We'll probably expand on it and make it, I think, especially in our playtest, we've noticed it can be sometimes really difficult to get these stacks. We want to have a bit more freedom to get them. But right now it is a decent reward for like doing really well, or as a kind of catch up if you're getting completely bodied. You got a pentakill today.
Yeah, we're just going to talk about Pentacles while they're in here. I was playing Poseidon in an arena to test something out, that's all. But, I mean, I think the thing with it is you're going to use it quite often in an arena without really thinking, just for a bit more movement speed, extra damage, wherever possible.
Yeah, just a reward for getting the kills. You can use it. It's just kind of the first pass of what arena could have as a curio system slot.
Hey,
And
hell
then
yeah.
obviously Assault as well. We've got Meditation here. It still exists in Assault, but it's been moved into the Curio slot now. And we have a note down here as well that in future patches we may provide an option for this to be moved again.
Yeah.
Into consumable slot.
Yeah, basically, if you want to have 3 active items and meditation, because that's currently what you can do in Assault, we want to provide some way. It's just the way that the slot works and the way our
Morning,
system
brother.
works, it
Welcome.
doesn't quite allow for that. It's the same reason you have to sell the ward instead of just being able to upgrade it to each other.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite support upgrading circularly like that.
Yeah.
So we have some work to do there. But again, this is our first pass of the Curio slot. We think it's valuable to have it in the game right now, but we have some clear things we want to try and improve in the future.
And be real with you, most of the time you're not really getting to 3 active items until later on in the game anyway. So at a certain point, it's not going to be too much of a thing there.
And
He lied.
like a lot of classes have 3
Hello.
active items. Like I mean,
Because they're lazy and they don't want to press more buttons. Let me tell you, the support world just got so much harder with Smite 2, with all the extra active items and different variations. But then hunters will just go, learn Niembo, done. You know, like moving on.
Good morning. Good morning.
Assault, that covered, and now we move on to some of the new items. Now, one we covered already, which is here.
Oh, Rip Talon. Yeah, that's the one we saw.
Yeah, one return as well. Rip Talon.
Pseudo Aussie.
2,500 gold. Builds from Curse Sickle and Hunter's Bow for 900 gold. 25% attack speed, 10% lifesteal, 25 basic attack power. While above 15% health, you get an additional
2,500.
15%.
This could be a great
damage.
first item.
But while below 50% health, you get 25% attack damage and 7.5% lifesteal.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Aussie-esque
It's
is what I say
Aussie-esque,
here.
but it's not quite. It doesn't quite fit the same slot Aussie because it had that kind of flat pen and you could build it kind of early. This one is more of a payoff in the medium to late stages of your build, especially on crit builds where that attack damage is really, really beneficial there.
Okay.
So it fits a different role, but the idea
Good
is
to know that.
those builds had a really hard time of getting attack speed and lifesteal in an item that felt compelling enough, and you basically had to lock yourself into probably like a Devo's Rush if you really wanted to go that route to get the lifesteal, and then you kind of would have to.
Even though I don't really get devils though.
Nope.
I don't really feel like I'm getting the lifesteal when I land my basics or my abilities. Like, nah, man. That's why Aussie is my favorite lifesteal item. This one's like Aussie, so it might be my new favorite item right now. Until they bring the real Aussie, you know? That item is freaking amazing, man. I love Aussie a lot. I thought it was gonna be like a starter item. It's gonna replace Devos. Although Pon is suggesting in the middle, so like third or fourth slot for some crit or following your crit item. So you can get, I would go with the dagger, Frenzy of Dagger, then crit, and then this one. That's how it's playing out in my mind. Per Pon's statement
Get like an OD bow to get enough attack speed because Executioner does provide some, but not a lot. And by that point, you're like starting to look at an on-hit build anyway. This just works better, I think, to make crit builds a bit more successful and have a bit more better late game payoff.
Feels pretty good as well. Like the lower the health you get using this item, the more dangerous you could become, but also you can kind of resustain in the jungle a little bit if you survive the fight.
It's also really interesting because I see this one as very polarizing. Some people are like, holy crap, this is the most powerful item I've ever seen. And other people have been told me that this looks really underwhelming and I'm never going to build it. So we'll see.
That's normal.
Wow, okay.
Well, that's pretty normal of like seeing
Yeah,
those
both
things
sides.
of like people going,
Yeah.
this doesn't seem like it's going to do anything, and then it's meta for the next.
Yeah, I think when people try to rush this and realize, oh, the power curve isn't as good as I thought, they'll see like, oh yeah, there's some trade-offs I have to make. It might still be too strong, but we'll adjust quickly.
Warding Chalice is also back on the menu.
$400.
We'll see. I'm looking
Damn.
forward to the video showing where it places on the chart.
But Warding Chalice is back, 400 gold for that. You'll place a ward as usual, and it has 2 charges, which are refilled on returning to base. If you play Smite 1, you've already seen this, but this is another consumable that's now available for generally support, so at least late game when you've got that extra slot that you're not really utilizing too often.
Yep. Just a.
I'm
nice thing to
using
have
it
that.
all the time,
Bring it
dog.
back.
What are you
And
talking
then
about?
Also, we moved on to other items now. Scepter of Dominion properly applies stasis to jungle bosses again. I didn't know we'd taken that out.
Yeah, it was kind of a fix to Scepter, Dominion, and Jungle bosses, and we think that this is like really cool. Like using Scepter to block a kill on a Fire Giant is neat, and we just want to support that because it's neat.
It is cool. I do find it interesting.
Okay.
Moving on.
Scepter of
Sanguine
Dominion.
Lash.
I never built that one.
Reduce the active
I don't
damage
remember it.
from 10% to 7.5%.
There we
We
go.
wanted to make sure you
Yes.
saw. It has
Sanguine
been nerfed.
Stash.
Yes, we've nerfed it. It's actually doing.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely still really popular. It's still doing pretty good. It's not really super outside our point of balance, and so we don't want to like
Nerf.
gut the item. So this feels like a good place to nerf it. Make it so that when you do have like the triple lash, you don't get as much benefit out of it.
Void Shield as well, another fix here. Fixed description to match the intended
Hey.
effect of 30 physical protections. I guess it wasn't saying that.
Yeah, just text wrong. Well, we'll probably have a few more of these coming in. When we did the big text pass, right? Did a whole bunch of items. There's just a few items that had wrong and incorrect numbers on there as we did that pass. So clean them up as we find them.
And then obviously, moving on to Conquest real quick, the Cyclops warrior camps have now changed. They're now going to drop Cyclops Eyes, which replaces Cyclops Wards. This will reduce your active cooldown of your Curio by 50% and restore 10% health and mana, is the idea behind this one. So really, I guess there was only going to be so many wards in the
Another one.
Curio system. We needed to find something that would be beneficial from these camps, and this kind of made sense.
Hey, yo, Bahamazam. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today, my guy?
Yeah, this kind of makes sense. It means that if you're using
get
your Curio,
freaking-
you have a way to kind of recharge it quickly to use it again. So you
Yep.
can potentially like double Galler Flare if you want to.
50%
and this is just
cooldown.
kind of first pass of like letting
Damn.
the map
it's
mechanics influence this new
instant.
slot and
Yeah.
see how that kind of path looks and how it works. It's also one less thing
Right
that has
here.
to go into your consumable slot. There's a lot of things depending on the god you're playing that fight for that slot. So
They do.
this feels like it kind of frees up another thing that was potentially clogging up.
And you got
the
Rudy
Yep.
bombs and daggers and nagas, and there's so many things that want to go in those slots. So that's the conquest, and now we're going to move on to gods. Any before I
Those
go,
are all the items.
keep showing any particular
Item balance.
ideas behind what
Not
the
much
focus
in an
was this
item.
patch pod? Just general
terms of,
updates for now.
Yeah, we just generally looked at
Item stuff here. There was only a few stuff here got touched up. Not much. Probably. It looks like here's their. The hell? Their scroll wheel, scroll bar. It's about halfway, so not that many gods it seems are gonna get touched up either.
Nope.
Onher's the first one though. He's getting a freaking buff on his ultimate. Increased damage per tick. Let's let him explain.
who was overperforming, who was underperforming, and trying to make some adjustments there. There's a few ones that are based off the feedback. So like Nemesis aspect is one that people have talked about for a while. We're still looking at other aspects. We have like a list on our doc of things we want to be doing, but like there's a few that we bumped
She
up.
gets
because
so
we're
much
we think
health.
that this one
That's
is
probably
worthwhile
what the
getting in
issue
sooner
was.
rather than later.
Cool.
So most of it is just if you see a buff, it's probably because the character was underperforming. If you see a nerf, it's because the character is overperforming.
It would be a bit weird if we were doing it the other way around,
Yeah.
to be honest. But sometimes, I guess the viewers sometimes think we do that.
Oh my
gods, and here
god.
Then Desert Fury has an increased damage
Freaking
per
Hinduman
tick. It
hilarious,
was
man.
65 to 165 is now going to be 80
Damn.
to 200. So a really interesting shift there of damage. And then also on the final damage, that's increased too by 25 at rank 1 all the way up to rank 5. So 150 to 350.
Yeah.
Overall, just underperforming.
Yeah, we just think that especially this ability, like it is a long channel. You have to actually get all the shots. You have to try and like be able to channel and target to actually get all this damage out.
Yep.
It's worth it to really, really have it chunk, and so this should help it just feel more impactful when you choose to use it.
Throw mini spears.
Yes.
Next on the
Good.
list, a bit of a long one
Fenrir.
for Fenrir here. He's going to be seeing an aspect buff. Aspect of loyalty. His Unchained increased the stun duration. It was 0.75 seconds. And now
let's
will be 1
go.
second, and also increased the protection scaling from 30 to 45%.
Tank rear.
Additionally, Seething Howl
Tank rear's
to
coming back.
increase strength on this. It was
Beefier.
5 to 25. It's now going to be 15 to 25. So a big early game buff. And increased lifesteal healing from 25% to 30%.
Yeah, so we think that this aspect to make him actually feel like a support, he needs more payoff for both contributing CC to his team, but also like for going the more defensive build route.
Yeah.
Also, Seething Howl had a pretty significant nerf applied to it in regards to like that rank 1. So having it be something that you feel like it's worthwhile to rank up at the start of the game, because that's kind of what the aspect is trying to play into. 15 strength at the start makes it a lot more appealing. Obviously, it scales up to the same exact amount, but that means that when you use it in the early lane phase, it's going to be more potent, be more impactful, feel like it was actually worth spending that initial investment.
And Seething Howl as well.
Thunder.
Fix the description listing this ability as having higher strength than intended. And also note there is a known bug where Unchained calculated damage formula in the tooltip is incorrect using protections.
Yes, so this is something we discovered with like I think other tooltips with protection scale are going to have this bug as well, where there's not really a great way for things that scale with specifically item protections versus not.
All right.
They're just all going to use protection. So there's a little bit of a bug there. So if you see the damage looks a bit higher when the actual raw damage calculation formula, that's why. We have it known. We will look at fixing it once we can.
Okay. At least they're aware of it. They made us aware that they're aware.
Hecate, next up. A buff triplicate form. Her first ability increased damage from 70 to 250. Will now be 80 to 260, so 10 at each rank. Fix an issue where the Hex form projectile was doing less damage than intended. I did not know that. And also, open the gates, the ultimate, decreased the cooldown. It was 110 to 90. It's now going to be a flat 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a good example. I think last time we talked about balance, the aspect nerf that we did to the non-conquest, it was a
90 seconds flat at all rank. That's going to be very, very impactful. Especially in the lower or early stages of the game, lower ranks of points you put into your ult. Because people probably put points in to get the 90 seconds. Get there as fast as possible. Now it's just going to be 90 seconds flat at all time. You can just, whew. And if you have some cooldown, oh my gosh, it's going to be even, you just Spam your ult, man. I think 90 seconds is a sweet spot. Perfect spot, man. Damn. Let's go. Trying to get some more
It was really difficult to buff Hecate,
portal
knowing
into
that in other
fountain
modes she was
kills.
potentially a terror.
Mm-hmm.
And now that she's less of a terror in those other modes, we can actually give her more power directly into her kit.
Look around to see how that goes. So we'll see how that buff influences here.
Probably.
Next up, I see Mulan on this list as a nerf, and I'm sure
Arena
there's
and
people
Assault.
in chat that have been complaining about Mulan needed buffs. Then she got buffs. Now she's getting nerfed.
Yeah,
What?
just
Our,
What?
our number one Mulan enjoyer said,
Yeah.
"My heart, my poor, poor heart."
What's going on
Full
here?
revert, it was a mistake.
Okay.
All of it. We actually
We can just
She now
skip
has-
past her.
Oh my gosh. What?
We're just
No. No. Why? Oh my gosh, dude. That's so lame. Dude, they cut her move speed in half. Dude, they touched this up. That's what made her better. Decreased the arrow base damage.
Another one.
Sheesh, dude. That's so upsetting, man. OFIC Junior. Thank you for the follow. How you doing, my guy? Appreciate it.
gonna revert specifically the passive movement speed
Right.
of the training ground.
Okay.
That's a lot of invisible power to give a character.
Movement speed is always king.
Yeah, it's always really, really good. That was just definitely a bit too much. We're obviously keeping all the rest of the training ground improvements we made, but that one was definitely a bit too far. And then we're going to take the edge off the buff, especially on the later stages of the Divine Mastery base arrow. Getting 40 damage. She's in a much healthier spot. We think that a lot of the win rate right now she's getting is attributed actually to that movement speed increase. And this should just put her a little bit closer to the point of balance.
Yeah, I would say
Aw,
this is
man.
a relatively light.
Yeah, it's a
nerf,
relatively
you
light
know.
nerf.
I'll say Ilphazin in chat has sat there quietly, not complaining about Mulan in a minute, which tells me they were probably too strong. So
Hell no.
now we're going to see a bit of a nerf, and then we'll see more complaints. That's what our expectation will be. For those at home, we were
Damn.
watching this kind of-
God damn it, man. Dude, that's so lame. I was finally starting to play more games as Mulan in solo. Dude, now I'm gonna probably not even gonna play her that much.
Nope.
Right here, Pompon. Yeah, you kind of right. From this angle, Pawn is looking like him a little bit. How's it going, Baja? Baja Blast.
around real quick. Yarmungandr
Who-
is getting quite a few
Who was
base level
complaining?
buffs, I believe. This
Oh
patch.
my gosh, this dude got a buff again. He got base health increase, increased health per level, more protections, more magical protections. Okay, at least he didn't get more damage, man.
Nope.
He was already doing a lot of crazy damage, dude. Okay, this is good. At least now when I play him, I won't die as fast.
Nope.
You can see here. Increase the base health from 525 to 567. Increase
Mm-hmm.
the health per level from 101.4 to 105. Increase base
Three.
physical protections. Increase physical protection per level. Increase base. Basically,
Yep.
all the baselines have been increased.
Yeah, when we looked at like the base stats we chose to give him in this pass, he was a lot closer to like your magical bruiser. He really should be treated more like a frontline character. And
Right.
So
Yes.
his stats will now match a more frontline character.
Good.
It means that he'll have like an extra like 100 health at the end stage of the game. He'll have an extra few protections at the end stage of the game, and that's just going to help him because his hitbox is huge. He wants to be
is.
in the middle of things. This is just going to help him actually feel like he's tanky at that stage of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. So
He would die way
Chad
first.
is confused. I assume that he is a underperforming god.
Yes.
But he already
He's
does a lot of
underperforming by
well,
quite a
Yarm
bit.
is OP, says chat.
True, I guess.
I guess.
I think right now, like he's one of the worst performing characters in like ranked specifically.
Okay.
He's a bit better in casuals, but even then he's still underperforming. So like across the board.
always
like
gets
they
banned,
say,
though.
He's just below the point of balance. We have like a nice chart that kind of graphs all of them. You can just see he's like at the low end of it.
But buffing the
bottom.
base levels of stuff is probably better than buffing ability damage and stuff like
Yeah.
that for the time being, and just see how
He
goes.
does not
this
need
just
more
goes a long
damage,
way to make
man.
it.
Nope.
This goes towards the feel of
None.
I dove into the enemy team. I'm a tank. I'm supposed to be disrupting. Why did I get blown up so fast?
Yeah.
This is a direct thing that's going to counter that.
That can
feel.
help with that.
Okay, good.
Well, you saw it a little bit as I
Good.
stepped in, but also we saw Pom Pom did mention it. But
Nemesis
is gonna be
nerf.
seeing some nerfs to her aspect.
Damn.
And base kit.
And base kit as well. So
Yeah.
Slice and Dice, we're going to decrease the center
Ooh.
damage of this from 100 to 340, it'll be 85 to
85.
325.
Ooh, damn.
Retribution, we've increased the cooldown to a flat 14 seconds as it used to scale down.
Ooh.
But the big one that I know a lot
Damn.
of people at home will be excited about, Aspect of Justice, is seeing some changes. This will now move Nemesis and her target 75% of the way towards the average health amount.
Yeah, so and this is a number that we can tune going forward. We might do bigger changes to this aspect, but this was the one that we could do that was relatively easy to implement, just so because we know that like this was a bigger part of it, and with the healing pass in particular, there's a lot of things around it that related to Nemesis in a way that we didn't initially expect.
Yep.
So if I had like 1,000 health and you have 2,000 health, in the middle is 1,500, you'd previously go to 1,500. Now you're gonna go something like 1,350 as the Nemesis and like 1,650 as the other target. So it's not gonna fully equalize everything.
Gotcha. So it's going to be a little bit more. You're not going to be able to be really low health Nemesis and be like, hey, I'm full health again.
Yep. I would see that, man. Oh, dude. That would get my gears grinding. Jeez Louise, man. You're like, oh, bye, Nemesis. And then she ults back to full health. Great. We just spent all these resources, all this time, all this energy to get rid of you. And now you're at full health, and then she just dashes away. Hell no. I'm glad that at least got touched up. No more will we see that Curry, man. And then playing as the Nemesis, though. Ooh, 14 flat. From 14 to 12. Eee, goddamn. I don't know. That's going to be tough. You have to get used to it. Then there's cooldown items, so it won't actually be ever 14 all the time.
Nope.
Unless you build 0 cooldown, then you're a madman for doing that. But I love cooldown. And then the damage decrease, yeah, it's gonna feel noticeable. Yep. Solo Nemesis gone.
And we think that
Perhaps.
paired with the fact that she had really good base damage on Slice and Dice, and the low cooldown retribution made her really, really difficult to approach.
Yeah, obviously it's the base levels as well, because obviously scaling's still there, so you can invest more to get more damage like that. That's the Nemesis look. Next up, the Morrigan. Fix an issue where this ability could stun structures.
Yeah.
Is that
what?
Is that really an issue?
That's
structure.
emoji only. That is an exclusive emoji.
I guess so.
And Nuwa. Nuwa can do it.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because she can. That was like her old Wa could do that. So
Old
when we
Wa.
brought new Wa,
That's crazy to think about.
we brought that back. But yeah, this is just a bug.
And all taken care of. Tsukiyomi, next up. Nerf to Tsukiyomi. I guess he's been...
Oh, let's
pretty well at the
go.
moment. His second ability decreased swing damage 35 to 135 is now 30 to 130, so 5 off each of that.
Just
and
a little
decreased
bit.
the final damage of this ability by 5 as well.
Yep.
Reason being Pon just...
Little
Yeah,
nerf.
we're actually pretty happy with where Tsukiyomi fell. We did not repeat the release Tsukiyomi from last time, where he was incredibly strong.
Broken
but
as
he
hell.
is still doing a little well, and in particular, it's the early stages of the game. His ability to brawl other junglers at the start of the game is just really, really, really good. And we think part of that is Kusarigama disarms, does quite a bit of channel damage. He gives him a lot of mobility to avoid things.
2 disarms
which
and
makes
then
it
a
very
stun.
difficult to approach. So taking the base damage off here does a lot to help curb that.
Yeah, and it is like feel like 5 damage nerf, but it is the
It's
swing
really
hits
early
twice and the final damage hits, so it's really like 15 off at each rank of the level.
Sun Wukong. Aspect nerf. Aspect
let's
of
go.
transformations is what we're going to see.
Increase the
274
cooldown?
transformations. It's basically going to get a 2-second increase to the
Yeah.
cooldown of that third ability. I
Finally,
guess I
man.
know Aspect's been played quite a bit at the moment. mainly the mages in the mid lane are kind of loving it and swinging away, but we're going to try and make it a little bit less safe for them by going this route.
Yeah, that's really the goal here. Is there's a lot of safety in that reduced cooldown. It was too much safety, especially like if you were like eagle cooldown spamming to poke people and then just eagling away every single fight. It was just too safe, and so that
it was lame too.
So first, I'll look at some Wukong aspect.
I still like. I know that it's not like the thing, but I like going aspect with the bull form, getting the knockup on my spin.
Back.
I think it's like sneaky good as like a support kind of approach. So I don't see it nearly as much as I see people going eagle bonk, but I see
eagle all the
bull
time.
knockup spin is pretty solid.
I definitely think it's viable in the support role sometimes in solo lane, but you like the more pokier options. Okay. And next and last, Yemoja aspect buff. Downpour aspect of downpour increase the bouncing bubble damage from 30 to 50%, increase the small bubble
you already did a lot
to 25%, and increase River's rebuke scaling from 70 to 85%. It looks like we're just committing to Yemoja damage can actually be a thing.
Yeah, that was what the intent of this aspect was supposed to be.
She already did a lot of
damage.
damage.
A list of all the aspects that are really underperforming. We have a list of things to go further than this.
We about to get one shot by Yemoji now.
Like we could adjust pretty easily. It's meant to be damage Yemoja, but the scaling increases we gave were just not enough to be worthwhile. And if this ends up being strong, we had another thing that we were debating putting on the list that we can do to temper that. So if it ends up being strong in this way, we'd probably do that subsequent change in the future.
Gotcha. So we have ideas in our back pocket, but we're going to see how this plays out first.
Yeah, we just figured let's do the first pass of see if we can make her deal damage in a way that feels like it's worthwhile.
Can't wait to see boy Yemoja.
He already does a lot of damage.
Anyway, moving on. That's all I have on the balance overview for now. We can start asking chat if they've got any questions at the moment. I will showcase some stuff a little bit later on. But let's see if chat's got any questions for us today.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how the meta shakes out with these new balance changes. This will be live on Tuesday along with everything else.
Tomorrow.
If you want to go back and check out the video from Wednesday, there's a lot of stuff in this update.
The rain has stopped for now.
It's been a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think the Curios, especially in Conquest, have been just really fresh. Like, just being able to call out, like, hey, can anyone flare the Gold Fury?
Yeah.
And, like, that's just it's fun to be able to call out new stuff and have that.
I mean, that's if you're in comms,
How is Ares doing ban-wise? I guess just in general, if it's ban-wise, it must be strong if people are banning him.
Don't know off the top of my head. As being right. I could probably look.
He's getting so many bans, man.
He's going to look that up now so we can suspend him.
Where is Sun Wukong Street King skin? I think Street King is in the next update. And then not the one that comes out Tuesday, but 2 weeks from Tuesday. And then the Mercury Demon one is the one after that.
So OB20, OB21.
Yeah, and I think those are the last classic skins other than King Arthur, which, we need to do King Arthur first. We are not classic, cross-gen skins. So we need to finish working through those cross-gen skins. And so I believe Sun Wukong Street King is next update.
Yeah, Ares is up there, but we also know some of that is because of like displacement immunity stuff that we're currently looking at fixing. So just as an answer, he's up there.
When is the next list of gods going to be released coming? We've already discussed the fact we've got Osiris on the horizon.
Yep. And then but usually what we do then is the update before Osiris, or before we talk about Osiris. So we talked about Shiva Lanka yesterday. We talked about Osiris a little bit.
Technically, yeah.
But we'll go a little bit more in depth on Osiris in 2 weeks from yesterday. So the Monday show before that will probably less than 2 weeks. We will talk about the next couple gods after Osiris.
Okay. I'm not worried about it. Who's all trying to get rushed?
I feel like we can just say that, like, I don't know what people are talking about with the leak aspect.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
they're not patient,
I mean, sometimes just like there's a ghost in the machine, and just like things ended up on PTS, and we don't know where they came from.
And so when you hit the button, just random stuff happens. We don't really know.
Yeah, I think maybe like another god may have gotten like
mixed in there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird.
The codes crossed.
It didn't seem intentional, I'll tell you that much, from what I can see.
I have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
Nope.
Whatever this spoiler is,
any plans to do an aspect pass soon. So on new stuff, we'll do them as we can. We're trying to keep up with making sure that new gods that we poured over have them on release.
Yeah.
That's just kind of our general goal. We have some back ideas for like characters that don't have them quite yet. And then for also existing ones, we are looking at things like, we know Loki's aspect, for example, is one that we want to redo. We have some ideas around there. It's a bit more involved to be able to do them. And so depending on like their difficulty level, for like Fenrir's and Yamoji's aspect, we think that actually they could just be number tuned up. So let's try and do that. For other ones that are a bit more complicated, like Sub-X, we have an idea for, but it's a bit more involved than just like, buffing numbers, because we've tried that path before and it doesn't really seem to work. So it seems like the core idea has some problems.
Yeah.
So those will just.
I don't like that the
So
pluck
really
no
would be-
longer pulls the enemies back. It just pushes them forward, which, in order for that to really work, you'd have to come in from a sneak attack, or if you want to push them away from you. Although the point is to pluck them towards your team, click them, toss them backwards, get them away from their team and towards your team. But if you just push them back, you're just gonna push them safer into their team and away from yours, which is redundant, at least to me. That's probably for jungle Sobek. I haven't done it.
Nope.
So those are just my 2 cents on that, man. I love the pluck.
As the aspect gets there, you're going to kind of review, can we adjust this to make it better before we overhaul or rework it, rather than just, scrapping it and starting again, really.
Yeah, and so for things like Sobek, right, we've buffed it quite a few times already. Something about the playstyle just doesn't really gel, so we probably would look at changing it in more significant
That
ways.
pluck.
You
gotta remove that from the
most
pluck and
popular character
touch
in
something
Smite
else
2.
instead.
Probably Neath. This is not without any data. Literally looking at nothing, but I'm going to guess Neath.
Yeah. So the most recent data I have that I could quickly pull up on my phone was from September 9th. So it's a little while ago. At that point in time, Giannis was the most popular character. I believe it's shortly after Giannis was released.
Yeah.
Usually when a character is freshly released, they are the most popular. He will almost certainly have fallen off by now. Number 2 was Neath.
Shocking.
Number 3 was Poseidon. And as far back as I'm scrolling, he's never been lower than 6th.
Poseidon? Okay.
Damn.
Number
Homie Poseidon popular as hell.
Is Chalk.
Hey,
who,
Chalk.
Has never been lower than 9th as far back as I'm scrolling.
He's a great solid
Top
solo.
10.
That's why.
Yup.
If in doubt, lock in Chuck, boys and girls.
Number 5 was Hu Yi.
Hey,
He
the
was relatively
homie.
recently released,
Yeah.
so that would make sense why he was towards the top.
Yeah.
But that's the top 5.
So now they want least.
Oh, least.
No, because that's a
But the thing is that it doesn't mean that a god is
Chat
bad if they're
down.
not well played. We
That's
find
true.
that people much more often, like, if God looks cool, God is highly played.
Yeah.
Like, it's very simple. Like, people think it's gameplay. People think it's like no, character select screen on the fighting game, who looks cool, and that's who I'm going to play
definitely a good
as.
starting point. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like when I first played like Street Fighter 2 as a little kid, I was like, oh yeah, Blanca, that guy looks cool. He's like, monster dude. Hell yeah, I'm monster dude. Other people are like, yeah, karate dude. I want to be karate dude. It's just like, who do you want to be? That's what really drives
Ryu.
player popularity. Okay, least popular number at the time this came out, there were 65 gods. Okay, so number 65. Again, this was earlier this month. Was the Morrigan. Number 64 was Jingwei.
Yeah, she's good now, by the way, chap. Don't fall for the traps on that one.
63 Aladdin.
The hood rat.
62 Amaterasu. 61 Awelish.
No. No. Wait. No, my girl at Wheelix. She's at the bottom. No. Damn it. It's probably because all the nerfs. But he said it's mostly based off of looks. Yeah, dang, man. That sucks. She's at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she needs a buff stamp.
Yeah.
That's
We
what I'm
gave
going to
us.
say. There. Okay.
But again, this was
Just saying.
a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah.
It was.
She did get buffed. But she's still at the bottom.
The patch is going to be live after Titan Talk. No, the
Mytheria
patch list
wants
will
buff
be.
Mori.
Sorry?
Mytheria immediately buff Mori.
Buff Mori.
like, I will say that like looks cool but extremely hard to play, can lead to low play rate because people will try them once because they're like, oh, that character looks cool, I want to play him, and they try him and they're like,
that's complex.
Too much for me. So like there is some gameplay factor on like whether or not a character is popular, but usually like the gut of will I try a character for the first time to become a long-term player is more just initial appeal.
Yep.
Design, character design, like a 70-30.
Giving every god an ability that applies anti-heal. This is really going back to this is still a debate in the community part, by the way. I guess we should discuss that.
Technically, yes, but the goal really is that you would just tune healing. If healing is too strong still, we would just tune them now at this point, right? Like, and we can expand which gods have anti-heal to give them a unique thing, but the goal really is that when you're playing against a character and they have healing as a major component of their kit, it stands out as a strength.
True.
But it doesn't have to be something that has defined the whole match in a way that everyone had to play around in a really bad way. In the same way that, like, when a character is a really high damage character, that's the thing that you notice about them. But it doesn't mean that they're out of balance with the rest of the game, right? So we've actually seen that most of our healers now are actually in a pretty good spot, especially the pure dedicated ones. There's definitely a few items that kind of break things, or a few combinations that break things. So like Ra with Shield of the Phoenix. Yeah. That is an interaction that currently breaks the kind of foundations that we've set for that.
So we delete Ra.
We will need to fix that at some point.
Delete Ra.
But that's not a reason to give everyone anti-heal.
True.
Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna say, like, I will say we have a particular chatter who is a big Afro enjoyer, who has been upset about Afro's perceived lack of healing since the changes, right? Because it was kind of a core part of Afro's identity. Just from your perspective, like, how do you feel like Afro is doing in this world? Like, is it the right amount of healing? Is there room for more healing, but maybe a little bit lost of something else? I
would probably, and we've talked about doing this on Aphrodite a few times, is we'd probably want to do something where, like, because she's always the character that, like, some people really like the healer support style, some people really like the mid lane style, and we'd probably do like an aspect that like actually moves her more towards mid mage, and keep her base kit and like potentially take some of that away to give her more utility things.
Okay.
But right now, because she can full clear the wave, because she can do quite a bit of poke, because she can reset the 3 and get some good damage off that, like, it means that like she has like a pretty wide toolkit, which means that like it's hard to just make the healing strong without taking something away at this point. But
you
we
need
can move her in that direction.
I'd rather just never see her in my games. That's my personal take on it. She's not enjoyable.
Like, if you want healing to be stronger, because right now her overall performance is pretty good. If you want healing to be stronger, which I think is a fair thing to say, you'd probably have to give up something else. And she has a lot of like passive things she gives. Right, she shares protection at MP5. She has a damage amp that she can stim on people. She has mobility in her ult with the new +1. She has one of the best support things in the game, which is you just didn't die to this Kraken entirely.
Yep. You immune to all this damage.
Like, she is still one of the best carry enablers in the entire game.
And her +1s have been pretty solid too. That ability from her ultimate to be able to jump to a different location is solid.
And a lot of that too is she's still really good at, if you want to build like damage and try and also contribute damage, she's still one of the best carry enablers in the entire game. So like, she has her strengths, she definitely has her niches. If the healing is what needs to be strong, you probably have to lose stuff for that.
Yep. Damage or some more utility.
About, like, how's the reaction been to the new
cooldown
stuff that we have on TTS? I think overall it's been pretty positive. I think there's, mainly there's just kind of the cleanups that we knew about. I don't think we've seen anything new. Just like, hey, the things that we knew were broken and need to be fixed are the things.
I think it's because it's been less than 48 hours since we showed it off. At the same time, things do get worked on. It just takes a little bit more time.
Yeah, it already has like some significant like UI improvements in our our dev client. One of the things that you wouldn't have seen much on PTS is that like it doesn't really work very well with assault or with ranked picks bans right now. So that's one of the things that we needed to get in a better place before we shipped it live. The jury duty is over. The UI programmer that was working on it is back and is trying to get it wrapped up. So that'll hopefully be, not the update goes live on Tuesday.
OB20.
Next update we'll have the new lobby.
OB20.
Someone asked a question, which is why not make the Curious slot second relic slot level 12? Squishy's having a second relic slot, and it's probably just worth kind of discussing the second relic slot again.
Here we go.
Very briefly, we don't want 2 relic slots for a few reasons. One is we want active items to take a lot of that purpose, right? Like,
Sure.
There's active items that you can get that can save you from situations that relics could before, and we think that's just a more interesting, flexible system as a whole. The other one is, and they now come at an appropriate cost to like actually be able to get them. The other problem is we want to avoid a situation where players don't want to engage ever because they feel like it's worth just waiting the extra 20 seconds to be safe. And what I mean by that is, like, if you go beat Zagus every game, because that's generally what people default to do. You just get beat Zagus. You can stagger them to make sure that you always have an answer to when people try to engage on you.
Sure.
And because you stagger them, you'll generally always have one up available again. And if you don't, you probably don't have to wait that long for them. And what you saw was, especially towards like higher level play, you had these really, really passive games where like no one died and no one wanted to engage without those tools up.
Yup, dude, that shit is. Those types of games are so lame, man. Oh my goodness, I've been in them. They're so dull. Like they're so dull. They're so boring. And then especially in like arena where you're supposed to brawl and get kills and die, and people aren't doing that
Nope.
because they don't have their relic up. Come on, brother. You're dragging this out longer than necessary. So then to port that into Conquest, yeah, dude, the games are going to be pretty dull, man. And it's only going to take one team fight to flip the game and then end it like that. So I like that they don't want to have double relics. That's a good call. Excellent call, even. Because these games would prolong unnecessarily just because people don't want to fight due to them not having one or both of their relics, right? So I like that. I like that response. Don't add another one because things are just gonna get even worse, in my opinion. You know.
And even if you tried to force them, you'd have to do enough to force them twice.
Yeah.
To be able to progress forward.
Yep.
And it created a situation where it's just like it was really difficult to actually make meaningful progress until like just finally one fight happened, someone got wiped, and you see a game with like that was 5 kills be the one that actually decided it, right?
Yep.
We think it's actually healthier to have more ways to get back into the combat, more things that when you die, like you felt like when you burn someone's beads right now in Smite 2, that is a really meaningful thing that has happened, more so than it was before. And we think that that's just generally a good thing for the game.
I mean, also, you've still got Talisman of Purification, which means you could go against anyway, so you've got a team beads there available. Technically, Scepter of Dominion, which has now been fixed, that could also... It's technically an Aegis, technically, but you've got to play around it a little bit differently.
Oh, is that one little statue-looking thing? That, like, purple gargoyle-looking dude? You're like immune for 10 seconds. Is it that one? Because I haven't seen this Scepter of Dominion, man.
Nope.
I haven't. I missed out on it.
The active items are there. I guess we're always going to play around with active items, Pon, and maybe see different variations of these things.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely add more. We can tune them. We've talked about adding like upgrade paths to them if we want to. Like, there's a lot of things that we can do to expand them in the future, but like they largely work as a current system, and we have a lot of other stuff we want to be fleshing out. I think right now the biggest thing that we do, at least in the short term, is just make sure that they're all within relative balance, which fixing Aegis has already done a lot. That relic's a lot better now than it was before. Blink on a slightly lower cooldown has made it more competitive. Agility relic is one that we keep an eye on. It's like we probably are going to nerf it a little bit, but it's like you don't want to nerf it too bad. And why we say like you could just add 5 seconds to it. That is a 50% increase in its cooldown, which is generally what we'd consider a big nerf. So, like, we just want to be careful with a lot of those things, and we're probably going to focus on that direction versus anything else. And then try to also just make sure the active items, expand them out, give them cool effects, let that be the thing that can replace a lot of this utility.
Have we considered creating a Smite Club monthly subscription?
You don't talk about Smite Club.
You don't talk about Smite Club. That grants players, a set amount of diamonds along with extra perks, yada, yada, yada. I have pitched at least 30 different subscription plans for Smite over the years.
Oh, damn.
I have been trying to get a subscription in this game for
11 years.
8 years at this point.
Damn.
Maybe it's only 6, but for a very long time. I think that there's a lot of different formats that it could be in. it's just it's hard to figure out what the right format is that everybody is happy with, and also it is both in a way that would benefit our monetization and would work with the requirements from platform holders about how they actually work, Yeah. But there have been, I'm just gonna throw out two of my favorite ideas that I've had, or that we've pitched. They're all my ideas, I look at other games and whatnot, right? But there was one idea that I thought was pretty good that was you get basically your login rewards are mega amplified, and you get diamonds every day for logging in while you're subscribed. And there was some other stuff that went with that, but I think that just the idea of playing up daily logins and making that a more compelling system was interesting. And then I have also pitched the idea of a higher cost subscription where you just get everything in the game.
Okay.
Where it's just you pay a certain amount a month and everything's unlocked while you're subscribed. Which I think would be interesting.
We'll leave it like this.
It's always just does it really make sense for the game? Does it, is it something that we want to pursue?
Some of it's also what can you actually dedicate to the support for?
Yep.
Demo recording?
Yeah, these would be optional. Yeah. These are just things that, we have.
Ideas, guys.
These are ideas.
Nothing confirmed.
Yeah, I've pitched these multiple times. They've never happened. I doubt they're going to happen now. This is just, people were asking about subscriptions, and it's a fun topic. So.
But demo recording is one that it takes up server space, it takes up server resources, so it kind of makes sense that it could be part of a subscription
I'll pitch
model.
one right now.
But the demo, the problem with that is you actually have to provide back support for if I want to go look at any, we hotfix so often that we'd actually invalidate demos really often. So you'd actually have to provide some other whole system about back patching so you could watch old demos, which is a whole new, there's things that are that could be good ideas, but the actual work to get them functional is a pretty big arc of work.
Subscription model. I don't lose SR when I lose rank games. Okay? That's a good one. I like that.
Damn, facts.
$20, you just did that, lost didn't happen.
Oh my god!
Not just one game, Pon.
No.
Jeez,
that's wild.
$20 per game. I'm okay, that sounds pretty good. Let people pay in diamonds at the end of the game. Do you want to remove this SR loss? Sure, 2,000 diamonds.
That's hilarious. Oh, these guys got jokes. They're freaking hilarious, man. Yo, their shows have definitely at least stepped up. They've gotten better. Maybe that's why they brought in Hindu Man and got rid of Isaiah. Although I'd love to have, who knows? Maybe all four of them will be great. Because Isaiah's super chill. Maybe that was the issue. He was too chill. He was so chill though. I like Isaiah having there. Swap him out. Rotate him. I think Isaiah could have brought in the same conversation or something similar so we could all get some laughs. Pay in diamonds to not lose SR. That's wild. Holding the hot. They'd be like, oh, they just want money.
Well, I tried. Okay.
You can't have fun.
Money company.
Sorry,
the true
chat, no
pay to
fun
win.
zone.
I mean,
They get more
truth,
hate.
Yeah, literally.
I'm the best player.
0 L. 0 death. 0 death.
Someone mentioned a Wheelix ults. That one I know is logged. I think people are looking into that one.
Is that the Aladdin interaction?
Yeah.
I know the team's already working on that after talking with them. It should be potentially available Tuesday as part of the Urban Night team.
Nice.
Along with a few other things.
I didn't realize that.
No, trust me. I've been staying up to date because of all the competitive stuff going on. I generally have a list of things that are in the works at the moment. So,
Chat says, Hindu, you said you were going to show something.
You want me to show? Sure. We missed something on the Patch Note show. Sorry, update. I keep calling it Patch Note still to this day. It's been years. On the update show regarding the new Artemis. If you didn't see it,
okay.
I'm just going to bring it on screen right now.
Oh!
You can, in the Artemis skin, ride Tusky.
Oh my gosh! Yo, that's so cool! Tusky and Artemis interaction is here! Finally! Hey, yo, let's go, baby! Hell yeah.
Yeah, I did not know about this
Tusky.
either, but you can just
Ride
ride.
Tusky into battle. So.
And he does change color with each of the prisms too.
Hey!
He gets cooler between, I think.
Oh my gosh, let's go! That's incredible. You can actually see Tusky's full size now. He's not just a little mini boar. Damn, he's actually quite massive. Pause. Oh, that's incredible.
First and the second form.
Yeah.
So he does upgrade. So
It's the first time I've seen
Hey.
Tusky actually respond to commands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since
Yes. Facts. Facts, Hindu man. Oh my gosh. The amount of times where this dumb boar has gone for the wrong target or no target at all. Oh my gosh, man. This dude is a freaking ops at times. Damn, that's a spot on statement there from Hindu man. That's freaking hilarious. That's so perfect too. That's so relatable.
he gets cooler between I think the first and the second form.
Yeah, he looks cool,
so
man.
he does upgrade. So
it's the first time I've seen Tusky actually respond to commands.
yeah.
Since the iteration of Tusky.
Yeah.
So
Facts, man.
that's great to see that Tusky's now part of the field.
What does that look like if you like pop all your movement speed stuff?
Hey, let's go.
Let's find out. I guess I'm not.
Holy
I've only
Turbo
not got
boost
that
Tusky?
down.
How fast can you zoom?
Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell? I don't know how fast I can go, really.
I think if you cool down and mash 2, I think it's one of those ones that can stack. Maybe we might have
Okay.
fixed it.
These devs asking me to do all these codes. I just spam this.
Nah, it
okay,
doesn't. We
spam.
did fix it.
Alas.
Unfortunate.
It's just supersonic.
Someone get a video of this come Tuesday and show me exactly how fast you can make this go, and we'll showcase it on the show. But we just
Oh
thought
my
we'd show you that real
God.
quick because a lot of
That's
people told us about it afterwards that we didn't even know. There was a VXG that Tusky is in the game, mountable,
Yeah, it's dope.
and
Hey.
yeah, he looks fantastic. And again, he changes colors with all these prisms too, so
Yep.
matches
Yeah.
the Optimus setup there.
Hell yeah, brother.
Someone's
fantastic
asking,
reveal
about what's up with this auto chess game on Steam with Smite assets.
Yeah,
So,
what's up with that? Because I want to play it.
real quick, it's not really like at like an announceable release state. They're still
why is it
experimenting
on
with a lot of
Steam?
stuff. The way we do things is a very, very
Backwards sometimes.
typical.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So if many years ago there was an auto chess using Smite assets called Prophecy. That was made by our sister studio, Prophecy Games. It was officially licensed, and that was kind of a typical
Interesting.
8-player auto chess thing. I did a lot of interesting stuff, didn't really catch on. They moved on and focused on some other projects, including Dead Zone Rogue is their current
I had
kind
no
of
idea about
focal
this.
point. But a couple people on that team
Right over my head.
were
Damn, I
very
look pink.
just really loved that game and kind of kept it in their hearts.
Auto Battle of Passion.
Yeah. And so they have kind of split off a new sub company of Prophecy that's working on kind of a revival of that is currently the design is more asynchronous multiplayer, more like Backpack Battles, the Bazaar, Super Auto Pets.
Oh, the
those kinds of
Backpack
like
one.
you're fighting against real people, but not at the
not
same
live.
time.
Yeah.
And you're building up your build over the course of like a roguelike kind of thing.
Excuse me.
It's it's still very early in development. Like they had a build yesterday that completely changed the art style of the game, and but it is officially licensed, and they do officially have the rights to use Smite assets, and it is kind of a spiritual successor to Prophecy for those of you that remember that.
I did
So
like the amount of immediate thread saying, so I can just use Smite assets now.
you cannot just use Smite assets. No, if you want to make a video game,
Those
using
people said
Smite
it wouldn't
assets,
be even the ones to do it anyway.
You have to pay us
half
some
the
money.
time. However,
If you want to make merch,
if you want to make
can just
merch,
do that
though,
That's fine.
You can make merchandise. I might even do that myself, and just start advertising on the show.
Oh, what's it called? It's called, Divine Tactics right now. It's on Steam.
Yeah, still not really released or announced properly. If we get more details on it and it does get closer to a fruition point, we'll definitely be promoting it here and giving you guys some updates on how you can get involved in that. But at the moment, it's just early days.
Yeah, we'll show it off on stream and talk about it once it's a little bit more settled. But like literally the entire art style and what some of the core gameplay stuff changed yesterday, and it may change more.
Changes
So
have
it's just
changed,
like I don't want to like fully introduce the game to you guys when I'm like it's still so early. Like this is a high res alpha.
Yeah.
This isn't just like it's an alpha. This is like
high-res
a
I like how we worded that. It's a high res.
no, because we do things so different,
Yeah.
right? It's just like
Divine
like
Tactics.
Paladins drastically changed what it was like 5 times in dev. Like
I think part of it is like we don't do things different. It's really we just do it forward facing so much where the audience can participate and see it live. Where a lot of developers do it behind the scenes rather than showcase it and go, okay, we're switching things up.
Yeah, I think one of the things about us is like, it's kind of goes into like I've been talking on Reddit a lot about advertising recently because people keep making threads about it. But like, with advertising, the philosophy is like you try a lot of things because you don't know what will work, and what you think will work probably isn't what will actually work, right? And that's kind of our approach to game development too, where it's like we would rather just like Hi-Rez's style is we try a lot of stuff when games are in alpha, in demo version, in early access, whatever game it is, right? And we find what is actually fun with real players, and we don't just trust ourselves sitting in our office saying, oh, that's fun. It's like, no, what are players actually enjoying? So that's kind of where this game is. It's getting close to a point where they're going to feel ready to like actually have real players play it.
Yo, this game releases next year. A year and like 3 months. Card Battler, Auto Battler, 3D. This is a game. Divine Tactics. Oh, there's Discordia. King Arthur. Who's that? Afro? I think that's Afro. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. A mythic auto battler. For Hera. Oh, it's Hera. That's what it was. Merlin. Raw. Chicken Man over here. Reroll. King Arthur. King Arthur dashes at the highest max health enemy and launches them into the air, dealing a series of devastating attacks before slamming them into the ground, executing them. Pick your warriors. Dodgy! Yo, when is Dodgy coming, man? That's going to be fantastic when Dodgy shows up. Hell yeah. Well, there's Geb, Shiva, Discordia, Capri, Kefers. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Prevail. Ooh, shit. Who's that? Ymir? Oh, there's Soul, Hera, Discordia. Cerberus. Oh, Zhongqui. Zongster. There's Zhongqui. I say Zong. Some say Zhong. Ooh, interesting. Divine Tactics. A little laggy with the man. It's a game. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Next. Yeah, there's Jingwei, the card. Yo, the artwork is looking pretty darn cool. Not bad. Ooh. Ooh. Damn, Dodgy's legs. Got some nice ass legs, man. Guan Yu. Centurion, Achilles. Baka. Bakasura. Rhino, Kumbhakarna. Wonder when they're gonna arrive. Seems pretty. Kronos. There's a homie Kronos. Oh, here's Cherney. Chernobog. Izanami. Let's go. Kali right here. Oh, interesting. Got another Kali leg shot. Scotty. When is Scotty gonna come here? And Calder. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, the Jade. This from Joust map? Yeah. Interesting. Drops the 31st. Oh. Planned release date. Add this to my wish list. Who knows? It might be good. We'll give it a shot once it comes out. I'm interested in it. Yo, shout out to that freaking chatter that made that question. I'm glad I'm still watching this.
And start giving feedback, but then it's still going to change drastically.
Looking forward to that
asking,
game.
Which is about the floating numbers and the health bars. I think in theory they're supposed to be the health bar renders on top of everything, but I know that doesn't always happen, and it can break. We should just make sure that's on our list of things. I know the UI team also has like a whole performance thing pass that they want to be doing on like because the UI actually takes quite a bit of like actual frame time overall. So like there's a lot of things UI has on their plate right now outside of even just like, for example, like getting the new lobby presentation working. So like it's just one of those things that like it should already have been working this way. That clearly is broken at some point, and it's on our list of things to fix.
Could we get meditation as a relic for non-assault game modes? That is a dangerous idea.
Yep.
Just because, like, I'm only saying that just because the fact of, like, people will buy it over a beads, and you really want the beads over a meditation most of the time.
I think we learned from Smite 1 that, like, if meditation is ever good enough to be viable in Conquest, it's one of those things that you're probably running, like, 10 of, and the game has become not fun.
Well, we had Shroom for a while until it got nerfed.
Yeah.
It's still there. It's still viable. I'm only joking.
Yeah, but, like...
But there is heals, yeah.
Don't ruin this room
and
stocks
if
for
it's
me.
not that good, it's a trap. Actually, to be fair, for a new player, hitting a button that just heals you is actually pretty good because they're almost certainly not going to use beads really well. But once you get past that new player stage, you definitely should want beads or Aegis or other things over meditation. Because essentially you can get the value out of meditation more so than with every single other relic.
What's on Handyman's shirt? That is
It's Susano.
Susano. This is a DKO shirt.
my boobs out.
Divine Knockout was.
Yeah, I just love I love the pocket show with the Susano in it, so I can't help but wear it.
It's a good shirt.
What's my favorite Smite 1 map? I mean, I have pure. This is pure nostalgia goggles because it's the first one I played. Is the OG like beta Smite, like before season 0
with side jungle
because again, no one knew how to play. Me and Caps kind of figured out stuff, and so we just stopped games by being. I was a level 3, level 4 Arachne with every single buff on the map because you could just do that at the start of the game before the waves even met, and you would just kill your lane opponents, and that was sick.
That was fun.
That's just fun.
Pun's always been scummy. That's what I'll let you all know.
Yeah, me and Kaz, we find cheese. We will cheese. It's pretty fun.
I wasn't there, man.
Yeah, it was good days.
Nope.
Those were good days.
Yeah, that's very much like it's like when you look back at like old MMO stuff, it's more the situation around it that made that so memorable. Like, but I think of, like MMO launches where like I actually stood out front of a like GameStop to go get like Burning Crusade. That was just Burning Crusade is like a highlight for me, partially because of those things around it.
Yeah, it's like for initial WoW launch, I went to the launch at the Fry's in Fountain Valley, which where like the Blizzard folks were actually like there signing the boxes and stuff because I was in Orange County at the time, and it was like super memorable, like camping out with my friends, and it was good times.
The most memorable God release for me, it's either Achilles or Hera. Achilles because that was the first character I ever worked on.
Yep.
So that was like the first time that I was like, really involved in like a god design.
First time a warrior got an
Hera,
execute.
for the wrong reasons of I got jury duty as like a critical moment where you just redesigned one of her abilities entirely, and we needed to get that implemented, and we had to move the programming task to another programmer, and I had to leave for jury duty. And that was incredibly stressful because I actually was on jury for like 9 days.
Damn.
So I literally could not be there to just see Hera through, and that was incredibly stressful.
Did you win your case?
We did do a guilty verdict.
Oh, okay.
It was like a full on. It was a murder trial. Like it was an intense real trial.
You've been around murderers.
It was insane.
Yeah, that sounds
like,
crazy.
Everyone's like, yeah, you're not gonna get jury duty, and if you do, it's gonna be for something minor. No.
He was like,
Judge Harriskin.
there's Martin
That
Luther
actually
Lee.
would be kind of funny.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Guilty as you drop August. Or August the jailer. That'd be good.
Oh,
Out
hello.
loud.
Cool concept theme already. Yo, chat coming up with some
Would I get in
creative
trouble for
themes.
using Smite assets for a card game I'm working on? I'm not looking to monetize it. Yeah, unfortunately, like for things that are in
Oh, you should look
the
them up.
gaming space, we have to defend our copyright, or else we would lose the
Ooh,
copyright on
yeah.
our stuff. So, like, you can't just use our stuff, just because of copyright purposes. I'm sorry, but that is like
Don't be sorry.
the
It's
law
business.
for that stuff.
It's business, not personal.
Can you also go through portals to the Ares chains? You shouldn't be able to because When you're chained, you're crippled, so you can't walk through portals while crippled.
But if you're ulted, you could, but then you get pulled back through.
Yes.
In theory, because you're not crippled during ult. Oh, are you now?
You're CC immune.
I can't remember.
We've
It's been a
gone
minute,
through
I
some
think.
iterations of areas,
yeah.
so I actually don't remember right now if it actually cripple. I think it does cripple you on cast now.
Yeah, that's what I was just
thought.
thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe no.
Yeah, Arizal does cripple, yeah.
Hindu, what gods have you designed? I don't design gods. The closest thing I've had to design gods being real is Gebs plus one aspect in Smite 2. That was my suggestion of like, let it jump and be a knock-up because it was there was discussion about other things. And I guess I had some
Thank you for that.
some involvement in
that.
Scardy Ice, but that is not true. Like, it's not the
I was about to say, because we've
every
definitely
time.
had esports, like, we had like esports
We do brainstorms, yeah, the whole time.
brainstorms, and we get ideas. And every meeting we got pocket sand idea. But
Blind.
I know for sure
Pocket sand.
that those meetings often did result into like at least it's one.
They
ability.
definitely did. They definitely, and it's very rare. But like the Scotty Ice one, I wanted honey from AMC. You spread it and you'd slip and slide, and then we got the ping pong deals damage thing. I'm like, that's not what I wanted. And I get the proponent of like I invented Scotty Ice, and I'm like, no, I didn't, but I did. I guess. I'm sorry. I hate it too.
Is getting a tattoo of Smite card art against copyright. So we actually have had some tattoo artists will refuse to tattoo anything that like they know comes from somebody else.
Okay.
And we have had like emails come in of
Permission
people
requests?
asking for like permission to use art for tattoos. And we do have a form
Interesting.
that in the past at least we were able to like basically give you like we didn't charge anything for it. It was just like you have permission to use this, but not, take our copyright kind of thing. There was also, I've told this story before. There's this guy who got, I think in Australia or something, who got
Aussie.
this huge Zeus tattoo because he was just like, yeah, gods or whatever. And he didn't know that it was the artist had stolen the Smite 2 art, or Smite
really?
art to do
Oh,
it.
okay.
And then he like wrote us saying that we need to go after this tattoo artist for stealing our art. And now everybody's thinking he's a Smite fan and he's not. And it was,
Oh, damn.
Did we sue him for having the tattoo on him? We should have.
no, we didn't.
We
sue
should
him.
have forced him
No.
to remove it.
Yeah, that would go on.
Have you thought about adding aura
I do
items
that.
back? So aura items are interesting. We do have
Ares.
Conch.
Yes.
That one is an aura item, and we also have Shogun's Kasari. Auras are a slippery topic because one, their impact is really hard to feel. That's like one major problem is you generally don't want items that are hard to feel the reasons for. But
Give Shogun's cooldown.
the other reason is when you can stack a lot of them, one support build that often becomes meta is I'm the aura bot and I'm going to stand next to people and just make them arbitrarily more powerful. This was worse when it was a whole bunch of protection auras.
Yeah.
That was actually probably the iteration that was more problematic than just like Shoguns. But we want to be careful with them because they are invisible sources of power. Attack speed, at least, you can feel a bit more directly.
Yeah, you can see the difference, yeah.
Tritons is probably an item that like we did because it was something that we could do very early in the stages. I think if we were to propose that as a new item now and we didn't have it in the game, we just wouldn't do because we're like, no, it's not interesting enough. We might want to spice that item up in the future because of that. But like, you want the effect to be like something that you can feel. Like if you walk into range of like someone and you get movement speed, that's another thing that you can feel. You want those types of effects.
Someone said Ares pressing 2 and sat next to a carry gives them 100 points. Yeah, but that's Ares using an ability that's kind of signified as well.
Yeah,
right?
and
It's
it
different
hears
than
the
that.
sound effect
Yeah.
and you
And
see it.
and then it stacks up and does an even extra thing. And like, yeah, even that one is like, I think that's a better presentation of what it was before when it was really truly just an aura.
Yeah.
Now you have more feedback on it that helps
Agreed.
it. Is it the most interesting ability you've ever done?
Sure. I mean, it goes down the Kabrakan as well, passive, for
Yeah.
example. Like, it gives you a display of you get a damage reduction. It's an aura, but it has a lot more better ways to showcase that and also feels right.
Yeah. You want those types of passive effects to have good feedback because otherwise they're just invisible and you don't understand why anything's happening the way it is.
That was a lot quicker than I expected it to be today's show because it's already 1:59.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which means, Pom, what time is it? It's time for...
One more
question.
question.
Yeah, I like that version.
Yo's the only one in it. Oh,
Well, he phrased it like a conversation piece, so I broke the pattern
But I had
because I could tell he wasn't going to respond.
I was intentionally letting you do it, so I didn't have to, was the idea.
One
But
more
anyway, ask you
question.
one more questions now. We'll try and take them before we head off for this weekend.
I am drinking a Waterloo lemon lime today.
Waterloo.
Waterloo
If
ain't.
I won the war. I was defeated. You won the war.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm a monster.
ABBA.
The Battle of
Waterloo.
Yeah. No, that was
Waterloo,
Swedish, that was
thumbs
different.
down,
It's
man.
the
Is
Battle
that
of
the-
Waterloo. Yeah.
But the song, it's the.
Is it a relationship? I don't know for sure. It probably is. It's the only time I've ever heard it mentioned.
I want to see if because the guy's been saying he's talking with Ben and seeing if about Hachiman. I actually just want to know if you actually did chat with Ben, but also like when you look at characters, it's not just like one department is like the hold up for characters. It's often
Correct.
it's like
Yeah.
a combination of things, right? Like
And we discussed that so many times of like every team has different like stresses regarding each god release.
yeah, like and like in some of them like maybe we're being a bit arbitrary on them. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just say like Vimana.
Sure.
I think we should do more with Vimana, which means one of the bottlenecks for Vimana is design bottleneck because we'd have to come up
Pon
with
is
new
blocking
stuff.
Vimana. Get it on. Get
Right.
it out there right now. Vimana
He
would be
would
in the game
be-
now if it wasn't for Pon.
He would be yes, probably right.
Oh my god, he said it too. He confirmed.
But like he has room to do some cooler stuff.
Sure.
And that cooler stuff would take more time, and we think it's worth it for him because he was never traditionally popular, and when he was very problematic when he was popular. So, yeah, like
Yeah,
sometimes
damn, man.
Sometimes it's design, sometimes it's art, sometimes
Big
it's
baby.
animation, sometimes it's programming, sometimes it's all the things. So, yeah, the two Vimana joys are very unhappy with me right now. Look, here's the problem. Here's the real problem. I love current Vimana personally. I love.
You mean the version that's not in the game?
The
I-
shield
I-
version.
The Smite one. I'll tell you. So the shield and
Oh shit! Freaking Hindu man, the version that's not in the game.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, current Vimana, dude. Hindu man picks up on the smallest details, and then he executes a freaking hilarious comeback just on the fly. That's great. That his banter has elevated the show for sure. I'm
Actually,
enjoying
here's
it a
the
lot
real
more.
problem. I love current Vimana personally. I love.
you mean the version that's not in the game?
The
I-
shield.
It's my ninja. Oh, okay, the one that's not here, huh?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Fantastic, and his timing is always great too.
Shield
Oh,
version.
the Smite one version.
The
Okay,
Smite
yeah.
version.
So the
I
shield
love-
and can go through walls.
I
You
love.
can go through also.
Yeah,
Player made
He
walls.
can walk through your mail wall or whatever.
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
love
With
in
his
melee range. One, not seeing the animation, instantly canceling it, so the person just gets knocked up into a 3 into a sneeze.
Uh-huh.
All while
Into a
like
sneeze.
and canceling between it.
Do we make it
And
a
it's just like
sneeze?
this
Can we make it a
instant-
sneeze in Smite
all,
too? You go,
all
"Achoo."
3 just instantaneously. I love that. That's actually like something I enjoy a lot. But
you don't like you like the fact that there's no readability for the opponent to know exactly what happened.
Yes,
They just got instant knocked up and dead.
what I enjoy why I play and what I enjoy like as a
As
designer,
a designer, two different things. Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
like
that's
when
good to know.
when
Damn,
you can
the
break
scummy.
things- yeah. The
Scummy
fact that you
take.
can just like burn 2 abilities with basically no feedback and no reaction time, and you don't even see what happened is like it's probably not actually really good for the character. So, I am my own worst enemy in this regard.
Yup.
Okay, that was Pon's question. You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Pilgrim?
It's kind of a two-parter. But the question is, over the years, what's one thing that you found gamers are most ignorant about in terms of gaming industry? Ignorance kind of maybe not the right word, but like would surprise gamers the most about the gaming industry. And what did they surprise you by knowing too much about? I'm going to start with the second part.
Both sides.
I think that like
Not
the
knowing enough.
gamers who
knowing
are
too much.
most dedicated to Smite probably know more about specific, balance, bugs, certain
Interactions,
like niche things than you can know as a dev sometimes because you're spending all day working on the thing, not playing the thing, right? We do play test the game, right? But it's a different level of understanding a game when you're working on the game versus playing it a lot. So I think that like we get a lot
Different
of
mindset.
good valuable
too.
feedback from players about like specifically gameplay interactions and feels and stuff that I might not notice, right?
Yeah.
In terms of like what is the thing that gamers like don't know the most about the gaming industry, I would say it's everything. I think it's like it seems like things would be so easy that are incredibly difficult, and it seems like things would be incredibly difficult that are actually like, oh no, wait, that's super easy, right? Games are kind of a miracle that they work at all. Like the amount of stuff that's going on at a time, and it's I don't know. It's just like it's such a difficult thing to make happen, and it's so intricate and confusing that like unless you've worked on a game, unless you've been on a team that's made a game or a solo project or whatever, right?
Yep.
It's really hard to even understand that, like, well, why does this take so long? And then you try and do something that's a very small version of your personal project, and you're like, oh my god, this is going to take me months before I can figure this out. So it's a challenging job, even though it can be fun.
There's actually an interesting video of some guy who ported Balatro to the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
And
really?
He ended up having like a GitHub, and a whole bunch of actual people ended up helping him. Because it wasn't even just him, but a whole bunch of people helped him. But he has like a little section on that of just like trying to get the card sprites to feel like they feel in Balatro, and all the little small things when he first did that pass to make it feel good. That's like one small aspect of that game that he ended up dedicating a significant amount of time to try and get that one thing feeling good. And that's like everywhere based off what you have to like build for like a whole game. Like there's also that kind of stuff. Also, why I'm talking, I saw Smite Math asking, but like it should not impact Sunbeam Bow. It shouldn't impact those things. Grip Talent should only affect your like actual base connect damage.
Okay, good to know. Good answer for the final question. Well, that's it for us today. Titan Talks is coming.
Nothing for Hindu Man?
Tuesday.
What?
We'll be seeing OB19, where Jubilant K will be available with all the other content too. I believe PTS will be up for the weekend for custom games as per usual, so check out for that.
So for the weekend,
check out all the new content coming to the game. Any final thoughts, anyone?
No, have a good weekend. Play some Smite. I'll maybe see you on the Battlegrounds. We'll see.
Yeah.
You'll definitely see me on the Battlegrounds this weekend, as per usual, because you always complain, going, what are you doing in my games, taking my ranked... I got tweeted out a couple of days ago from somebody who I won a ranked game at like 10:30 at night, going, what are you doing playing the game at this time? You're supposed to have a job, you're 40 years old. And I'm like,
10:30?
I mean, I'm going to get my game, and that's what I do, But they got upset because I stole their MMR. Anyway, I'll keep stealing it. Enjoy yourselves, look after yourselves. We'll see you all on the Battleground.
Beach it. Oh, let's go. Shout out to them. Another fantastic show. Oh my gosh. That was great. Now we can switch on over and get a quick game or two in, baby. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Great show. Freaking hilarious. I always enjoy seeing Hindu Man on the screen. I know I'm gonna get at least one good chuckle or one good laugh from seeing him on the screen. All right, boom, boom. All right, let's get some jam sessions going on, and here, game's loading up right now. Bing, 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 bing. And what do we got? What was I listening to? Oh, soul video. Okay. Some Latin jams, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Lower it. Just a little bit. Go over here. Here. And here. All right, y'all can see it now. Oh, I can change the category now. Oh, I gotta change it on my phone. Hang on. We're over here. Over here? See? Refresh. And game time. Done. Boom. Changing the category here. Changing it here. Editing. Doing some behind the scenes stuff. Couple of games in 2. Save. All right, let's go. Saved it, baby. Okay. Okay, let's do some quick smite, some QS, baby. What we got? We need to rank up some characters as well. Get their diamonds. So we can get to 55. 5,500. You know, I think I might just do this one. Throw in $107. $108. Just to get it on release. Too, man. Damn. Where's the game audio? Not too loud for y'all though. That's a good part. It should tune down here once it finishes. Smite, man. G-Ball drops tomorrow. Yeah, this Storm Pass. Where is I know this one. Ságolo tú. Amanecer. Y borro cassette. Dice que no me conoce. Quiero volverla a ver. Ella con cualquiera no se besa.
Nope.
Okay.
Select your god.
Quiero que sepa que me interesa. No hay un día que no pare de pensar su belleza. Cuando te borracha pa mi casa nos vamos. Who's close to leveling up? Afro. I'm gonna rank up. I'm gonna work on getting the. Oh, Ganesha. Que te besaran las palabras. Bastan solo un par de copas para conocernos en la intimidad.
Ganesh.
Zombie Nesha. Zomnesha. Como mi cuerpo te calienta, ven dímelo en la cara y no mientas, dejas de jugar. Ayer me besaste y no podías. Y me bailaste hasta el amanecer. Cuando desperté yo te quise llamar. Y ahora me dice que borrosa. Dice que no me conoce. Nuwa versus. There is no other Nuwa. What? No, we do have a Nuwa. That's right. Nuwa versus Nuwa. Broken, Bacchus, Janus, and Danza. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 24 in Smite 1. Aphrodite Lover. Give me agility. Déjame recordarlo. Y tú. Dejemos de jugar.
Hi.
Hello.
As if.
Mi cuerpo calienta. Dejemos de
Good
jugar.
luck or something.
More magical than anything. Y yo soy Maluma, baby.
Hi. Minions have spawned.
Goodbye. Atlantic music. Yo, mi reina. Boom, 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 boom. What's that?
Text me.
Get her ass.
That's too bad.
That's her beads, though. That's actually pretty valuable. Where's she at? Boo! No, that's good. Thailand. Oh my god. So much is going on there. Alright. Good. Finally. Team 2 for 2. Bum, 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 bum.
Strengthens our resolve.
Oh my god.
Until you let go of
I'm so bad at this game, man. Silence, fiend.
You're hot.
Fuck. I fucked up there. My fault. My fault. My B, guys. My B. Dropping the ball. Silence, fiend. Silence. As soon as he drops his Boros, he's like, I'm out. I got nothing.
Don't fear them, friends.
Don't fear them, friends.
Your wickedness stops here. Your evil strengthens our resolve.
Silence. Save yourself. Silence! Damn, man. That's that physical protection they got me.
On my way.
Might be good. Might be beneficial for the team. Silence! Done? Oh my gosh, dog. All those stuns, man. Frick. Dude, that one was almost dead. You know what? You got an ult ready? Or nah? Boom, 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 boom. I got my second relic, not relic, active. I misspoke there. An active.
Into the shadows.
Yeah, you scared, Beesh. You scared, Beesh.
Falling back.
Silent. Surviving.
Welcome.
Oh, where's the real one?
By the cover of night.
Oh my gosh, this dude! He has the biggest heart on for me. Give me this. Jesus. Belay, you not moving? Has she not been moving this whole time? I mean, been paying attention to her at all, not gonna lie. This... We need more DPS, man. DPSers, DPS.
You're hot.
Into the shadows.
Seriously?
Why you find the fat guy? Got him. Right here. He deader than dead. Hey. Things have been reestablished in order. My Pellet is moving now.
By the cover of night.
You missed that issue. Saw that.
Your evil strengthens our resolve.
Oh, you killed him. You got him killed. Oh, the ult killed him. Freaking Cobra can kill his own teammate.
Don't fear them, friends.
Get out of here.
You're hot.
Into the shadows.
The way is open.
You will go no further.
Silence. Nice. Ooh. Snipe off. Silence. Him up. Ah, that was only the outcome. That was the end outcome of that. Every time. Otro como yo. Soy el perdedor.
Ultimate is
I got no ult, you guys.
Your evil strengthens our resolve.
Nice.
Behind us. I'm on it.
Your wickedness stops here.
Hey, good job! Oh, whatever.
Oh, the minions got me. Dang it, man. Hey, yo, thank you, brother. I need more physical protections. That's what's killing me. All right, I need to get. Oh no, homie! Oh, you bastard! Get her ass! Get her ass! This.
Aw, cute.
Whip that. He whipped it too. He whipped it. Oh no! The freaking minion took it. Minion took that hit.
You will go no further.
Ooh.
You're hot.
Ooh. Silence! You tubbo. Oh my gosh, yo, this game's pretty intense. Pretty fun. Out his ass. Silence, you fiend. Oh my gosh, we are brawling out here. Woo! Get him. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I weaved it.
Your evil strengthens our resolve.
Ah!
Falling back.
I'm gone, man. I'm gone. Oh, shoot, wrong button. Now I'm gone. It hit that start real quick. Woo! Physical breastplate. Whoops. Damn. We're running into each other.
Don't fear them, friend.
I'm at your feet. Mitch. 330. I got his ass. Nobody's there though. He just got got.
You will go no further.
Oh. Shut up.
Your evil strengthens our
Get out of here. Got him, I got him, I got him. Nice, good ish, good ish. Silence. Oh, missed him, sorry. Oh my gosh, he got lucky with that. Damn. Good back and forth here. Silence. Nice. Okay, got him.
Your evil strengthens our resolve. Your wickedness stops here.
Oh my gosh, dog! Good dear lord. We cannot stop that, man, no matter what.
Nope.
We freaking tried. That's because it was just us two. Make sure I'm pressing Alt. It was 1700. Give me some of this. So it's a pretty good game. You guys are not scared to brawl. Bring it. They don't wanna. They don't want the smoke though. Island. Go turtle. He dead. Ooh. Oh, team. Hit that mofo.
Falling back.
Mouty.
Let's not lose our heads.
Alright, let's go, baby. More protection.
Crack me a cold one.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Hey, let's go, team. Let's run it. Let's run it. No, Nua.
Chill out.
Don't fear them, friends.
Silence.
Your wickedness stops here.
Gosh, let's go. Silence. Whew. I got him, I got him, I got him.
Evil strengthens our resolve.
I got him, I got him, I got him.
Out of mana. Text me.
Okay.
Woo.
Don't fear them, friends.
Mana buff.
You will go no further.
Oh. Got her killed.
An enemy has been slain. Shut
No! I didn't want to use my stampede. I got us killed. I got us killed. That's all me. That's all me. Oh my gosh. I got an ult now. No! I dropped the ball.
An enemy has been
Gosh, let's go.
Your evil strengthens our resolve.
Scared. He's bird, man.
Your wickedness stops here.
The enemy has 50 tickets remaining.
Ooh. Hey. Oh. Got him.
Don't fear them, friends.
Got him.
Your team has 50 tickets remaining.
I got him.
Your evil strengthens our resolve. Behind us.
Oh my god, dog.
Two down. Boom. You will go no further.
Let's go. Oh my gosh, man. It's a pretty solid game. We gooch, we gooch.
Ultimate is down.
Pretty great back and forth, man. I'm enjoying this game.
The enemy has 10 tickets remaining.
Boom, 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 boom.
Don't fear them. Your wickedness stops here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He missed fish too.
Your team has
Oh my gosh.
You're hot.
Oh my gosh. The freaking comeback is real for them.
Text me.
Into the shadows.
No! Dude, they got the Pele because she DC'd. What happened? Ah, dog. Hell nah. Dude, that's whack. Damn. She had to leave right there. Man, Pele, that sucks. Because I did see her just standing there. They killed the DC player, and that's why they won. Damn, that's so lame, man. Hell no. Excuse me. What do we get? 48 million taken, 82 billion damage mitigated, 3,500 trillion self-healing. Oh, damn. A fourth of what Afro did. Oh, shit. Let's go. Bluestone. Okay. Word. Yo, Pele was dying too much. Only one at double digits. Went 0-5 too. 32 assists, man. 32 freaking assists. Other than that ending, that game was pretty fun. Dude, we only lost because of her DCing. Hey, yo, rank 2 Ganesha. Give me the diamonds. Give me the money. Give me the money. Go. How much? Oh, I don't get anything until level 3. I got a tracker though. I get the most at 9 and 10. The second most at 7. I need to get to 9. Dang, man. Dang, man. That was fun. DC loss. Fuck, man. That's unfortunate. Hey, shit happens, though. Shit happens. It's close, man. Mastery. Let me see. I got 3 7s. 1, 2, 3, 3 6s. 7 5s. I'll get Wheelix up there, man. Woo. Nah, I love the high pony she's got. The new hairstyle she has is better than the first one. I don't like the purplish hair she got. And then Suku looks goofy as hell. This one's pretty solid. So is this one. This one, complete miss. At least for me. I'm sure there's one person that loves this opal, a Wheelix skin, and the Suku especially. Not me though, man. Not me. A snow leopard. Zombie-lix. Zombie-lix. Let's go. I'm at, I need 20.
Select
7.
your god.
27 more SR. Get her to 5. That 5er. We know we won't be able to see. I was about to pick nuance. It was about to be 4. Kippers needs juice. Well, one last time before Mulan gets the nerf. I'll be Mulan.
Hua Mulan.
They should have made this one her base.
Hua Mulan.
I think this looks solid. I just don't like that it made the man version of her the base version. Distance of world weaving. Damn. Um, 3 physicals and 2 magicals. One last game in before she receives the nerfs. Lame. Give me this. And a little bit of this.
Good fortune befalls you.
您好，
Yo, she looks freaking amazing with this outfit. Looks like we got an opal bug.
All you think about is me.
Me.
get up to this. Be careful.
Max. Oh, sure.
An enemy has been slain.
Always look.
Dang. I'm out of here. Wee, bye. Una y es un carnaval. Magical. Ooh, nice. Good stuff, Kefri. Ooh. Oh! Oh, yeah, damn.
We try again together.
Dang, man. That knee snipe got him.
看着我的剑。
Movement speed, man.
Not even. Seriously?
Get out of this.
Where's my flag? Took it down already. Pretty well. Ah, bitch.
Always
You
live.
got me good. Alright, now I get this. I get this. How much money do I need? $800. All things have been reset. Wow, that was a misplayed ult, Bigly. Oh, I missed that shit. Get her. Nice. You Tusky. You. Oh my gosh, look at that movement speed. It's so immediate too.
You're hot. Whatever. Seriously?
Oh my fucking gosh, I can't do shit.
Need me.
All that knockback. Could have ulted though. I could have ulted. I just held it. I was selfish. This will be good. Get her ass knee right at the fountain like she got the other one. Oh no, nice. It is.
Get up for this.
Text me.
Feel the sting of my desire.
Aw, cute. Seriously?
Oh my god, that's a stun, man. Oh my gosh.
Where's it? Pour in the flame.
Immediate turbo boost. It. Oh my gosh, dog, that fucking knockback. Oh, this bitch. All right, peanut butter. You're on my radar again. You keep coming at me like there's no tomorrow. All right, peanut butter.
You're on fire.
You're in for it, peanut butter. So many fucking broken leaves too. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Nice. Where you going, Beesh? Back to the fucking fountain. Courtesy of your death. Alright, things are right in the world now. Order has been reestablished. Careful, Zeusy. Dead. Yep. That's it for me, man. That's it. So keep brawling. This is the spirit of arena right here. I am on my way. Ooh, got her ass. Ooh, come on, Zeus. Got nothing. Bitch, man. These motherfucking minions, too. Bye, beast. So many broken weaves out here. That's why they keep getting all these stuns. Bobbish. Bobbish! Get this red buff real quick. Hello, Mr. Tech Buff. Alright, gonna. He was goner. I can't hit him. This. And this. We're gooch. Yeah. Get lit up. Ooh. Look at that. You can feel it. You can feel the super fast movement speed. Gosh, are you serious? Fished her. Oh my god. Dude, that fucking knockback. Those knockbacks are incredibly powerful. He's dead. He's dead. I can do nothing about that at all. You really want to go? Goofy?
Let's not call attention.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Damn. All of them.
I'm guessing.
Oh, damn. Damn, I'm almost sniper ass.
Freedom!
Damn, look at all that damage she does. What she got? Crit! I see. She went ability. A little bit of ability. Get
To
some of
overcome
that.
our enemies.
Yeah. His range looks quite enlarged. Gosh.
An enemy has been slain. I got your back, brother.
Get that bitch.
All you
That's
can
it.
That bitch. What's that? Oh, with that too. Ah, damn. The lowest Artemis, man. Si te molesta, pues mala mía. Yo, she looks so cool. I like this freaking Mulan skin. Mastery. No sabía que venías con él. Oh, damn it. All those goddamn knockups are annoying. Aquí estoy yo para darte lo que tú quieras. Just a little more.
It's me.
Muy bien. Nice. Ooh. Ooh.
Two down, baby.
She's down.
I am proud of you.
I am proud of you.
Falling back.
Pum, pum, pum. Aquí estoy yo. El plan con él. I need this. Tú quieras beber.
It's me. Feel the sting of
Get up this. Get out here.
Not even. Seriously?
Oh my gosh, dog, are you serious? Woo. Knife their ass. Oh my gosh, dog. What up, Evish? Hit her ass. Bye. Go. Woo. Oh my god. About to overwhelm us. You want the smoke, you beast?
Whatever. Watch your feet. Seriously? Shoot at the max.
Oh my gosh, so fast too, dog.
Attack.
I'm out. I'm out.
An
Whew.
enemy has been slain.
Let's go.
Unfortunate, really.
Woo-wee.
Rampage.
Oh, shit. Get her. We're all just flying around.
The enemy has 50 tickets remaining.
Ooh, let's go, bitch.
Two down, baby.
Woo. Let's go, baby. Woo. I'm out.
Falling back.
Woo. Yo te hablé claro, te lo había dicho.
Wise
Wrong.
choice.
Some strong potion. Oh, dang it, man. Don't get got now. Hey, fuck her. Good shit.
The enemy has 10 tickets remaining.
You're hot.
Your team has the enemy has remained.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, motherfuckers. Ah, dude, really? Do we win when I'm still dead? Not even part of the final brawl. Yeah, that cap save was nice. Man, frick these guys. Frick them. I was not supposed to die there at all.
Nope.
Ah, I'm upset. Can't believe we won that one, man. At the cost of my life. I didn't want to go out like that, man.
Nope.
That was so lame. What the hell is this Zeus building? What on earth is that? Supposed to go 13-4, man. I'm the only one that killed this freaking Neath. Wow. Damn. Oh, what's that? That one item. Scepter of something. Scepter of Doom. Something like that. I'm just gonna go to God Builder. Create. Scepter. What? Oh, this one? Scepter of Dominion, right? Yeah, this one. Oh, the pliers. Oh, what the? Let me see. What? Trying to keep scrolling. Oh my gosh. What the fuck is this tab then? This is so dumb. 30 intelligence, 150 max health, 200 max mana, 3 mana regen. Unused. Create a zone that puts gods into stasis. Oh, that's the stasis field one. The zone appears after 1.5 seconds and the stasis lasts for 2 seconds. No te vuelva a ver. Interesting. Yo, you can stasis a freaking fire giant. That's what he was talking about. It's this one. The pliers. You motherfucker. Why does this change? Fix this. Yeah, I have to do this quickly and go back. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is so annoying, man. Why is it that when I stop hovering over the damn item, I get this shit? It's other stats. I'm not trying to see that. And this is at max level. I want to see this. Right here. No, this. Keep it there. This is ridiculous. Cooldown 90 seconds. Also about the cooldown of an ult too. Okay, that's not bad. Sounds actually pretty cool. So that was it. The Scepter of Dominion. Boom. All right. Damn, that was pretty chill. Shout out to you guys. Live Gang, Replay Gang, and the Lurk Squad as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this one as much as I did. I will catch you guys tomorrow when OB 19 drops. Shibalanke drops. New Wheelix Traveler. Feline Fashion is back. Ladies, meow. Meow for me in the comments. And the Artemis tier 4.5 skin. The new saga for Artemis is coming. And we can ride Tusky. We just found out today. And Tusky is mountable. He listens to commands. The first time ever. Oh man, I'm excited. Looking forward to all this. New item as well tomorrow. The Raven Claws. I think it's Raven Claws. Scepter Claws. Some bird claw thing. It's coming. Pseudo Aussie. It's like an Aussie-esque item. Until they actually bring Aussie in the game, might be using this as my lifesteal. So enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Shout out to the Live Gang, Replay Gang, and of course the Lurk Squad. Those of you watching this as a video in the future, we'll be back tomorrow playing some new gods, new skins, new items, new games, baby. Hell yeah, brother. Detach yourselves, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification on the video on YouTube so you don't miss another stream, video, or short. Follow me on Kick and on Twitch as well. We can jam out together. Rock out or perrear or what is it? Shake that monkey, you know, with some trap music. Hydrate up, exercise, eat healthy, nutritious meals, get plenty of rest and sleep. Don't ignore your cardio, honor your rest days. Until tomorrow. Peace out, pals.